Imagine a man so charming that even his enemies couldn't help but respect him, unless, of course, he had a gun to their head. Meet Benny Binion. Benny Binion, known as the Cowboy, was a legend in both Texas and Las Vegas, a man who lived by his own rules. He was a gambler, but not just any gambler, he was the most popular one in America, immortalized in bronze at his own casino. Generous to friends and ruthless to enemies, Benny's life was a high-stakes game where the margin for error was slim. Born in 1904 in Pilot Point, Texas, Benny left home at 15, diving into a world of gambling, bootlegging, and cattle trading. By the 1920s, Benny was working for Dallas racketeer Warren Diamond, learning the ropes of the gambling world. Benny's big break came when he opened his own craps game at the Southland Hotel, challenging his mentor and taking over the Dallas underworld. The Southland Hotel Group became Benny's headquarters, where he ran a lucrative numbers racket, netting hundreds of thousands even during the Depression. Benny's rule was simple: do your enemies before they can do you. He often settled disputes with a .45 automatic. Despite his violent methods, Benny was generous to his employees and customers, even arranging pensions for those who lost everything gambling. Benny's longest-running feud was with Herbert the Cat Noble, a man who survived 12 assassination attempts. The feud with Noble was like a real-life Tom and Jerry cartoon, except the bullets and bombs were very real. Noble was everything Benny wasn't: suave, debonair, and educated. Their rivalry turned Dallas into a war zone. Benny's move to Las Vegas in 1946 marked a new chapter, but he never cut ties with Dallas, continuing to control the policy racket from afar. In Las Vegas, Benny opened Binion's Horseshoe, a no-limit, no-frills casino that became a gambler's paradise. Benny's network in Vegas was impregnable, a cabal of entrepreneurs, lawyers, cops, and politicians who had his back. Despite his success, Benny couldn't escape his past. He was charged with income tax evasion and served 42 months in federal prison. Prison changed Benny. He found religion and emerged a gentler, more reflective man, though still a master storyteller. Benny's family took over the daily operations of the Horseshoe, with his wife, Teddy Jane, running the casino like a mom-and-pop shop. The Horseshoe was known for its no-nonsense approach to gambling, generous drinks, and Benny's fiery chili. Benny's final obsession was obtaining a presidential pardon, a quest that saw him almost succeed multiple times. Despite his mellowing, Benny's legacy was marred by the actions of his family, who faced federal charges for kidnapping and assault. Benny's grandson, Steve Binion Fexer, and other family members were indicted for conspiring to beat and rob casino customers. The trial was a spectacle, with Teddy Jane Binion attending and reminding everyone that for the Binions, it was just business. Benny's life was a testament to the wild, lawless spirit of early 20th century America, where gambling and violence were ways of life. His story is a reminder that even legends have their flaws, and the line between hero and villain is often blurred. Benny Binion's legacy lives on in the neon lights of Las Vegas and the stories told by those who knew him. From a Texas cowboy to a Las Vegas legend, Benny's life was a high-stakes game that he played to the very end. His influence on the gambling world is undeniable, and his story continues to captivate those who hear it. Benny Binion was a man who lived by his own rules, a gambler who knew when to hold 'em and when to fold 'em. His life was a roller coaster of highs and lows, but through it all, he remained true to himself and his unique code of ethics. Benny Binion, a legend, a gambler, a cowboy. His story is one for the ages. Life's a gamble, and Benny played it best.